What's up, guys? Let me show you what we have going on today's job site. It's a pretty big paver job. You can see here we started getting things marked out. What we're having is a 3-foot wide paver walkway, and then there's going to be a 4-foot wide stone bed for them to put plants and stuff like that in here. This walkway is going to wrap all the way around the house, come back here and open up to a big paver patio. Walkway comes this way, turns up here, and this whole area is going to be part of the paver patio. You can see we ran out of orange paint and went to the white paint. Then over here in this area, we're going to have a circle. We have this outlined with a fire pit right in the middle. That's where our stake is. And also the rock bed is going to continue to wrap all the way around the house as well. But this whole area will all be pavers. It totals about 1,000 square feet. You can see we got one load of stone poured in the area, and he's going to be bringing a second load. We need to build this area up quite a bit. The base, we only excavated down about 4 inches, and the base is going to come up about 4 inches higher, and then we'll end up building up the grade around it. So the reason we did that is so there wasn't a drastic pitch in the patio. Corey's going to hop in the skid steer. He's going to start taking scoops out of this and bringing it up this way. This area too, this is going to eat up a lot. I dug a little deeper here than I needed to, but anyways, whatever. We'll just be a little bit of extra base in there. I just put this pop-up in. I was working on this while Corey was loading up the triaxle. So we'll get the base up here, and then by the time the guy gets back, he'll dump another load and we should be good to go. We just finished grading out our base here. We have a proper amount of pitch from basically where that landing is to this outside edge. It's about 3 inches of slope over 12 feet. So now Corey's getting ready to compact this area, and then we'll get our chip stone spread out and screed it, and then we'll be ready for pavers come Monday. We finished up getting the pavers bonded, glued down to the concrete on both of these. If you didn't catch that video, I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to check it out. So what we're doing is a little bit different than our normal process. Generally, I'll lay 2 pipes down and we'll just screed it with this blue level. But we're running out of daylight and we're trying to go a little faster, so I don't have to hop in and out of the machine. We're just setting up more pipes, and then Corey's able to just rake it out using the blacktop rake. We get our pipes set up, we make sure they're all touching the bottom of the level, and then we make sure it's either level or pitched the direction that we're looking to have it pitched. All right, guys, we got all the pavers laid down, and I got to give a big thanks to my buddy Ryan at Urban Landscapes for sending over his paver crew to give me a hand with this. This was about 1,000 square feet, and it would have taken me and Corey at least 2 days, maybe 2.5, because we're not quite as quick as they were. They knocked all this out in 1 day. I had everything screeded for them, ready to go, except up here. I had to screed this area, but I did that first thing. And they got through everything. So tomorrow Corey will be back with me, and we'll get all of our cuts done, start putting the border in, get our edge secure, and keep rocking and rolling. We're gonna have to pull out our wood over here on this side and glue up a couple more of those riser pieces to fill in that gap down there and down on that side. But all in all, everything came out really good. Those guys did a great job. As mentioned, Ryan, they're located in Princeton, New Jersey. It's about 40 minutes from where I am. They've been doing pavers for a long time, and as you can see, they do a great job. So thanks again, Ryan. So we just got our edging in most of the way along the walkway and this outer edge. What Corey's doing over here is he's cutting the edging so we can make this turn around the circle. This edging is universal, they call it. So when you get it, it's rigid. All right, I'll show you here. It's, you know, fairly stiff. And when you need to go around the curve, you could just make some slits in it. You see these cuts right here? And then obviously you can make a circle. All right guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. We got everything done basically other than seed and straw on this side. We have some more work to do on this side of the house, as I mentioned earlier, with the rock bed and the paver edging stone. So after we get that finished up, then we'll seed and straw the whole thing at once. We got a little bit of leftover topsoil. We'll probably end up using it on that side of the house. I'll give you a little walkthrough of what we did. We did the concrete overlay here with the techo-bloc blue 45. These pavers are the Eva and shell gray, also techo-bloc with the Villaggio border. Here's the techo-bloc fire pit. I think this is called the Valencia. This has a smokeless stainless steel fire ring insert. Border over here. There's going to be more rock on this side, but again, we'll do that after we get all this dug out. Rock bed over here. More overlay pavers on these steps and landings. The walkway that goes around to the front, the paver edge, and the river jack stone all the way around. Now look at this amazing rake job that Corey did. Why don't you guys leave me a comment below, let Corey know how great of a job he did. You hear that, Corey? You did a great job, bud. That thumbs up was pure sarcasm. No, all in all, everything came out real good. We'll be back next week to finish up the other side and get the equipment out of here and spruce up the yard with some seed and straw blankets.